It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. A very warm welcome, especially if you have green fingers. Janet Kilburn Phillips once said there are no gardening mistakes, only experiments. And with experiments comes a mess, and that's perfectly fine. It's all about the fun and love of gardening. And today, Tanya Visser shares an idea or two on making the perfect table decoration to #BringNatureHome.
Hey guys, it's Tanya Visser, your garden guru, and today we're going to show you how to make one of these. The beautiful table decoration, and instead of going out and buying one, why not make one yourself? So first up guys, what are you going to need? And these are the basics. You need 2 pots. One must be smaller than the other guy. Next up, we are going to need our soil. So please always use fresh potting soil. The last bits that we're going to need, of course, our beautiful plants, and here guys, just go wild. Whether it's texture you're wanting, whether it's colors that you're wanting. Of course, I just love succulents. I'm mad about them. They can grow on your patio, they can grow indoors as long as it's really very well lit. I've got some decorative pebbles. These are called brocatoni. Now, this you could swap this out for some marbles or even just a finer gravel. That's really just up to you. I've got a candle, a little brush, a little dowel. I'll show you what we use that for in a second, and then some ordinary big gravel stones. So what we use these big guys for is just to cover that little hole and break the flow of the soil that we're going to be putting in there. So there they are, they stacked up, they look perfect, and that is basically all the prep we need to do on this guy. So next is our soil. Now guys, this is my mixture, tried and tested, and does the job. This is the mixture, 50% potting soil to 50% gravel. Because remember, succulents love a very well-drained soil, and that's looking good. Rightio. Next up, guys, is to take this and pop it into our pot. Remember, that's going to be our base pot. So in we go. You know, and I'm always told the best part about gardening is making a mess. And I make a terrible mess. Because if you don't make a mess, you're just not having fun. Please note, we are not filling the pot all the way to the top because we've still got to put these little babies in here. All right, so next up we grab our succulents, and remember, in a plastic pot, it's a squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tip them over, put your fingers there, tip them over, and out he comes. All right, if some of the soil falls off, don't stress, guys. These plants are tough. Most importantly is that you take this plant and you get him into soil ASAP, and he'll be okay. What we've got to remember is now, and this is the only technical part, guys, is that I want them to just tip off the edge. So don't plant them straight like that. You see, that's straight. Okay, because we want that effect of the plants just like bubbling out. And we repeat the process all the way around. Right, folks, this is where we use the little funnel. Okay, so we just take ordinary funnel. If you don't own one, take it out of the kitchen and ask for forgiveness. It's much easier. Take one of these, and then all that we do is we take this little guy, we open up the plant gently, and then we just tap away. And as we're tapping, so our potting soil is coming out. Here we go. Right, guys, once we've done that, then I want you to use the little dowel, and all we're going to do is take it and just firm the soil in between. If by any chance you have spilt a little bit or got some soil on one or two of the plants like that, and it happens, don't stress. That's why you have the little paintbrush, and all you do is just do that, and there we have it. Right, next step, guys. This is where we take the little pot and we're going to get him in here. Now, it's going to be quite a tight fit here. There we go. Make sure that it's level. Now, the little pebbles that I told you about earlier, the decorative pebble that you could swap out for marbles. Okay, and then pop our little candle in. Let's give him a beautiful place to sit next to his big brother and the mini-me. And you know that I've had fun because there's so much mess. So, let's get out the right tools for the job. So when you've had as much fun making such a mess, you deserve to have as much fun cleaning it up. And with the right tools, it makes it so much easier. Remember, if it's wet or dry, whether it's in the car, whether it's in the house, whether it's on a table, and even potting up, the right tools make the job so much easier. Guys, I hope that you've enjoyed spending the week with us as much as we've enjoyed it with you. Most importantly, happy holidays and happy gardening. # bring nature home with STIHL.